Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hey guys, it's Ben. Let me say some things before we start. Um, so Miss Nikki Wright asked me to do some reactions to Sleep Token live at the Crypto Arena on October 11th of 2025 last year. Wasn't too long ago. So far, we've watched Look to Windward and Provider, those two songs on the previous reaction to this one. So if you haven't seen those, go over there and hop over and check those out. Mentions, I have to mention Patreon to all of my Patreon supporters. Thank you so very much. It means the world to me. I appreciate you. If you don't want to jump on the Patreon side and you just want to stick to YouTube, that's fine as well. I do post everything to Patreon first. Give it a little while to stew over there, and then I bring it to this side. As long as YouTube doesn't give me any kind of copyright issues, restrictions, blocks, blah 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 blah. They do a lot. YouTube is ridiculous. Makes it so much harder on me, the reactor, to post content, because if I use anybody else's music for any other reason other than to promote the band or something, I don't understand why they put the blocks on us like that and give us so much hell, because all I'm doing is trying to promote the bands that, anyways. Ren, from what I understand, he allows everyone at fair use to use his material. But all the rest of the bands all have copyrights on them. I've tried all kinds of different concoctions, and nothing seems to help me with the copyright side of things. But that's just throwing that out there. Patreon just makes it easier. I can post anything I want, and it's considered just sharing the videos. And again, I'm promoting the artist, the original artist. So, by all means, go watch these songs on their pages and whatnot. But I digress. Okay, so let's get into this. I think this one, oh yeah, Hypnosis is one that I threw into the mix just because I've never seen it performed live, and it's honestly one of my favorite Sleep Token songs. So I just want to hear it, live, and then I just figured, why not? So let's do it. Oh, he loves dancing, huh? Ooh, that bass. Love it. Yeah, dude. Ooh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so I'd be dancing my face off too. I'm not lying. That's a great song. That bass line. That is killer. I've talked about that song in depth before. I don't have to say a whole lot to make you guys understand. I think you all understand quite well what we're doing here. So I'm just gonna leave that at face value. Um, Vessel seems to really enjoy that song as well. He was definitely dancing and feeling himself in that. And more power to you, brother. Do your thing. Don't worry about what anybody thinks. Even if you dance funky, hey, dance funky. You can dance funky in rock music. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so the last one is Infinite Baths. I think this is a pretty long song, so I'm going to try not to pause too much. Yeah, it's almost 9 minutes long. And, I try to be respectful of your time as the people watching these reactions. So I try not to talk and ramble too much, but sometimes I get to yapping and I can't stop. But hopefully this is another different angle, different view, different camera person, obviously. So hopefully it works out well. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Ooh, that was loud. No lightning in a bottle, just one eye on the target. 2 bricks on the front, I know now. Even if I'm frozen, timeless as a ghost in my nightmares of the ocean. The precipice I'm approaching, when you will empty the darkness. You keep me in motion, I know now. Infinite baths washing over me, and as you never in my madness, feel the glory in my eyes. Infinite baths, bursting curtains. My God, that looks like actual. I'm gonna stop right there. That looks like actual clouds happening like all around him. He looks like he's floating up into a universe, and there's clouds all around him. Like literally, it looks like clouds. That's great. It's great production value. Even if I'm on my own, when the silence Okay, so obviously you're gonna have to kind of use your imagination as to what this part's supposed to sound like. I remember what it's supposed to sound like, studio quality. Um, Whatever phone they used to record this or whatever it was that they were using, um, the speakers were sounds like the speakers are blown, but it just sounds like they're popping. There's too much compression in them, and they can't take the amount of pressure that's coming off of the bass and the drummer together. With two and three both, or I think three plays bass. You guys said, with all of that happening, it makes this part really, really hard to decipher what's happening in the background. I mean, I know what belongs in the part, but it's not as great of quality as the last few videos that we listened to, or at least not in my headphones. It's not with my mix, but that's okay. I mean, I understand what the concept of what's happening. I honestly wanted to stop it to give my eyes a break because of the flashing lights. Um, yeah, so I've told you guys my woe is me story with my eyesight, so I can't really see all that well. And when things get bright like that and they start flashing, it makes it me like I'm basically staring into the sun at this point. It's just a big blue blob with some specks of white in it. Just doing that, and now it's like I'm seeing spots everywhere I look. But um, I mean, I'm sure if I was there visually in person, if I was in there and at the concert, that would have been epic. Um, It sounds great. The compression's a little off of my headphones, and like I said, but for the most part, I understand what's happening. These guys are performers. They put on a show every time that they come there, and they bring it. I mean, that's what they do. They're entertainers. So definitely a new respect. I've always given them their mad chops. I'm like, look, these guys are great. They know what they're doing. Let them do their thing. So kudos to the management team and everybody for letting these guys do this. I'm sure this is a lot of Vessel's idea, with the set and how it's built and all of that. I'm sure he played a big role in that. But yeah, this is really neat, guys. They're like multiplying. Okay, they're multiplying, guys. Where are all these people coming from? Help me out. Put it in the comments. Let me know what I'm missing. I'm missing something. Yeah. Absolutely. These guys are good. They are good. They're good at their jobs. They know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot more commentary to add to that, guys. You saw the same thing I just saw. I'm sure some of you have watched that probably more than once. Yeah, I mean, the only critique I have is that whoever videoed that video that I just watched, their phone could not handle everything that was being thrown at it, and it showed at the end there whenever Vessel and all of them were all up in the front and just going at it. There was no way that phone was going to be able to take that and convert it to a great sounding compression. It just wasn't going to happen. There's no way. Not on these devices. They can't handle all that. But I mean, they can take a lot more than what they used to be able to. You can get some pretty awesome shots on flip phones, camera phones, all that stuff now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think when you're that close to the front of the stage and you got little speakers, it's just, and you're trying to record that's a lot to take in. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like I told you, thank you for commenting and bringing all these things to my attention, certain songs. And yeah, I just need to get to work posting all this stuff because it takes it a while to upload and do all that part of it and get everything organized. And yeah, so anyways, I'll get it out there. I'll get it listed. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.